All right, friends, we are talking about Hispanic instruments for Hispanic Heritage Month. And there is not an instrument that is more Hispanic than the guitar. My guitar. Can you say guitar? With a g. Say guitar. Good. Guitar. This is my guitar. The guitar was invented in Spain, and it's still popular in Spanish music, and you might hear it in mariachi music. You probably hear it in popular American music. In fact, you hear it in a lot of music. It's a very popular instrument. Now, the guitar has these strings, and this one has 6 strings, and it goes from the body up to the neck, and it has a head, just like us, right? It's got a head, a neck, and a body. A head, a neck, and a body, right? It's got the same parts as us, even though it might not look like it. And it's got the strings that go from the head all the way down. And when I pluck the strings, it makes sound. Now I can pluck one string, or I can strum all the strings. And I can even make the guitar be a percussion instrument. I can tap on it very lightly and make it to be a drum, or if I cover all the strings up, I can just play a rhythm on it. So the guitar has lots of uses. The way the strings work, and I'm going to show you very closely, when I pluck a string, and if you watch it, it's going to go vibrate very quickly. It goes so fast. Did you see it? Let's try it again. Watch very closely. The strings vibrate so fast that they make sound. That's how sound is made. There's lots of little vibrations. If you have a guitar at home, you can pluck one string and watch the string. It vibrates so fast. In fact, if I stop it vibrating, it doesn't make sound anymore. All right, I have here, these are called castanets. And castanets, they were invented in Greece, but the people who use them most popularly, who use them a lot, are the Spanish. And they use them a lot in the music and also in flamenco dancing. And they have these strings. I tie them around my finger. And then when I want to play them, I make a rhythm by opening and closing my hands. Right? Those are the castanets. There is an instrument that is popular in Hispanic culture called the güiro, and it is spelled like this, G-U-I-R-O, but we pronounce it the güiro. Okay? And it was invented in Puerto Rico, and a güiro, and I'll show you a picture. And there's another one. There's a lot of different styles of güiro. And what they are, they're an empty gourd, like a melon or a log or a piece of wood, and it's usually hollow so it gets a good sound, and you have a scraper so you can scrape it or you can tap it. Now I have here a special one that looks like a frog, and it's also made special so that when I scrape it, it almost sounds like a frog. Do you hear it? And I can also tap it. And that's a güiro. All right, friends, so these are maracas, and you might have seen maracas before at a party or in school, and they are basically shakers, but you have 2 of them. So sometimes we have 1 shaker, and sometimes we have 2. And when we have 2 with handles, we call them maracas. Can you hear the maracas shake? Maracas are also from Puerto Rico or the Caribbean, which also has Cuba and the Dominican Republic. And sometimes they'll be filled with just little pebbles, but lots of times we use rice or dried beans, and that's what might be inside your maraca.